Great morning. Great morning, you guys. Come on in. Come on in. Great morning. Happy Sunday. Good to see y'all. Y'all know I'm trying to multitask and I'm not being very effective at it. I was looking for my earrings, but I can't find them. So it is what it is. It is what it is. The beauty of life. Great morning, you guys. Come on in. Come on in. Make sure you share. Come on in and make sure you share. Come on in and make sure you share. I'm going to turn on my do not disturb. Great morning, April. How you doing, beautiful? Hey, Flortress. How you doing, Terry? Good to see you, gorgeous. I'm trying to get this thing straight. Okay. Great morning, you guys. Let me go on here. I told y'all to share. Let me share. Y'all see my husband getting on the floor. He had to create him a palette. I know that's right. Good. All right, let me share this right on out. We're going to get started. Oh my goodness. Y'all, today, so I have a lot of things to be grateful for. And I'm going to talk about how important it is for us to be grateful. I'm going to talk about how important it is for us to be grateful. You guys, come on in. Come on in and get your alive. Oh, babe, this it right here. This our last shot from this one. Come on, get your alive. We alive over here. Great day, Corey. How you doing? Beautiful. We're finna pour it up. Take our shots. All right, you guys. Here's to being alive. Being alive. Being alive. Here's to being alive and staying alive and being grateful for being alive. Cheers. All right, babe. Babe, I poured you up. To the bottom like hell. It was just a little left. It was. I poured you extra, and then I finished it off. Hey, Nikki. Good to see you. Hey, Mike. Great day. Yes, Corey. Cheers. All right. We have alive this one for the last time. It is going in the trash. All right. Listen, y'all. Great morning. I'm trying not to be too loud. We got neighbors. Listen. Angel number 122. Listen. This morning I was laying in the bed. Hey, Christina. And God began to speak to me about being grateful. You know, sometimes we can get so focused on where we want to be, where we want to go, where we're going, that we miss out on being grateful in the moment. So as he was ministering to me, He said, listen, I need you to be grateful. And I'm like, but God, I'm grateful. Have y'all ever felt like that? Like you're grateful for your life, you're grateful for what's going on, you're grateful for your health. He said, no, be grateful. In the word, it says, in all things, give thanks, for this is the will of God concerning you. And like in all things, God, in all things, give thanks. Now, I know there are certain circumstances and situations where we feel like, well, I can't give thanks for that. But listen, you don't know what that is preventing from happening in your life. You don't know what that is keeping you from. You don't know what that is doing for you and your life and those around you. You may not see all of the impact of that, but even in that, give thanks. Give thanks. When we can master the art of giving thanks in that thing that you're just like, I can't believe this is happening to me. I can't believe I'm going through this. When you can give thanks in that, you can give thanks in anything. God wants us to intentionally be grateful. The word says, in all things, give thanks, for this is the will of God concerning you. That we would be able to give thanks in all things. Remember, I talked about being content. You know, when Paul says, I've learned to abound and to be abased, but in all things to be content, right? No matter what's going on, to be content. Not just satisfied, but accepted for what it is and be able to be grateful in the midst of that and continue on knowing that that's not the end, that's not the final destination. In all things, give thanks. We've got to be grateful. When we're grateful, we give God permission to do some other things. But if you're not grateful for what you have, then why would he give you something else? Because you ain't going to be grateful for that. Y'all know, have you ever dealt with your kids and, they wanted something and you got it for them and, they were grateful for all of a minute. And then, something happens and they want something else. And you say, okay, well, you're not even grateful for what you got. And they're like, I am grateful. I am grateful. But they really not grateful. They take that toy, they throw it around. It's broken. After you spent your hard-earned money on this toy, you had to go to 5 stores to try to find it. You stood in the line during, what is that, babe? Black Friday, trying to get it while it was to be found. And then they just threw it on the floor, played with it for 5 minutes and was gone, and then told you the next thing they wanted. The devil is a lie, but we're like that. Maybe y'all aren't like that. Maybe y'all aren't like that. But I can find myself being like that. I really can. I can find myself being like that. And it's so easy to find yourself in that place. Well, this week, God really was dealing with me about my husband. This has been the week that he's dealt with me about my husband all week long, and I'm sick of it. I just want God to know I'm sick of it, okay? Stop dealing with me about this man, okay? I say it jokingly, but I'm being for real. Like, I prayed so much for a husband. And not just any husband, but a man who loved God and a man who loved me. I prayed and I cried and I believed God for a husband, for a man who loved God and loved me. And God gave me a man who loves God and loves me well and takes care of me. So God said, I need to take you back down memory lane. So it's ironic, but not strange, that I'm doing this live in Bowling Green, Kentucky, which is where I was when we began to talk. Okay. And yesterday we went to a restaurant and it was near the dollar store I was in. I remember I was supposed to be going to see some other man, honey. And because, we were dating other people, but I didn't want to go. And I remember walking in the dollar store And I was telling myself, well, listen, I need to let you know that my trip out of town, I'm supposed to go meet somebody. And I just want to be honest with you about it because I don't want anything coming up later, you know. And he was like, oh, no problem. Angel number 133. Oh, no problem. Listen, we're dating, we're seeing other people. We're not exclusive. Thank you for telling me. You didn't have to, but I appreciate you telling me. And I remember being like, what? Like he ain't gonna get no attitude or nothing? He was like, listen, we still at the early stages. It's still early, you know, we seeing other people. It's all right, you know. I'm not gonna tell you don't talk to nobody else. You know, we're not exclusive. I said, oh, he's confident. I like that. And so we were near that dollar store and I looked over and I thought about it. But check this out. I looked over and thought about it, but I had an attitude with my husband, right? I'm just going to be real with y'all. Listen, I've been catching some tudes, okay, really badly. Been catching some tudes really badly, okay? And I think some of it is my hormones and whatever it is, it's not okay. So I had an attitude. I had an attitude because he had done something else that had just gotten on my nerves, and I just had an attitude. And when I tell you that, like, God has really been getting on me, like, I mean that. He's been really getting on me. And a couple of days before, I had to tell our story. And that night, he ended up telling our story. And when you hear our story and when we tell our story, it is a reminder of the miraculous works of God. And here I am getting an attitude about little stuff. It can be something little, but I'm just like, oh, and I got an attitude. And it doesn't matter why. It doesn't matter what he did. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if my attitude was quote unquote justified or not. It doesn't matter. I struggle with letting stuff go. So that's a me thing. That's not a him thing. That's a me thing. And so the things that he does that agitates me, that's for me to get control of me. That's what that's about. And I don't know if you all have ever been in a place where God is constantly pushing you to become an even better version of you, right? So God been dealing with me about my husband. And this morning, I was laying in the bed. I woke up really early. He was just talking to me about it because, you know, I want him to do this and I want him to do that. And I want him to already be comfortable with this. And I want him to just, you know, and he's not there yet. Like he's not there yet. Like this has been a shock. I've been a shock to his whole system. I have been a shock to his whole system. Do y'all hear me? This man was not used to me. I'm a lot. I'm a lot, period. But like, I was really a lot. Like, he's like, what in the world, God, are you serious? And although he loves me immensely, he does. Like, I take nothing. I never question whether or not my husband loves me. My husband absolutely loves me. Like, loves me, loves me, loves me. And I absolutely love him. But if I'm being honest, I've really been ungrateful. I really have. Baby, I'm sorry I've been ungrateful. Baby, I'm sorry I've been ungrateful. I've been ungrateful. I've been ungrateful. Um, I've been ungrateful. That's all I can say. Like, there's no excuses. There's no nothing. There's just that. And God said, listen, you asked for this man. No, he doesn't do everything the way you want him to do it. He doesn't, and he's not going to. And you don't do everything the way he wants you to either. But I'm gonna need you to get your life together. This is God talking to me. I said, God, listen, do we have to do this right now? It's early in the morning. He said, yes, because I need to get you together. He said, I'm getting you together today. And I said, but God, I do your work. He said, do my work at home. I'm just talking about how God talked to me. Now, he might not talk to y'all like that, but that's how he talked to me. Do your work. Do my work at home. All that other stuff don't even matter if you don't do my work at home. He said, look, you're not falling into old patterns. You're not repeating old cycles. So let me get you together right now and you decide what you're going to do. You all, when I tell you, I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed. This man is he's such a blessing. He's not perfect. Neither am I. But I'm blessed. When I tell you that he's going to do everything in his power to make things happen, he's going to do that. If there's something that I want to do, he's going to do everything in his power to try to make that happen for me. He's going to cook. He's going to wash it. I don't like washing dishes. I don't like cleaning at all. I need to hurry up and make some money so that we can have a cleaning service because I don't like cleaning at all. He's gonna make sure we're together. He's gonna make sure that we're good. Oh, that's why I love him. That's why I love him. Oh, my baby. Because sometimes I'm a spoiled brat. Am I a spoiled brat sometimes, baby? Baby, am I sometimes a spoiled brat? Baby. Not 98% brat. Okay, sometimes I'm a spoiled brat. I am. But listen, recognizing it and acknowledging it is the first step to getting better. Okay, so now that we've established that, y'all, listen, be grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm grateful for my husband. I really am. And I'm grateful for his relationship with my family. Talking about we saved the 2% for the milk. I don't even use 2% milk. We use almond milk, oat milk. I'm grateful. And I'm saying this for a reason. It's easy for us to see the things that people don't do and what they don't have and get caught up in that instead of focusing on all the amazing things about them. You know, it's easy to see the things that are missing from a situation versus all of the amazing things that exist in the situation. It's easy for us to get caught up on that 20%. Remember the 80-20 rule where you get 80% of what you want and you got 20% that you don't. And what people end up doing is finding somebody that gives them that 20%. But that's all they get is that 20% and they lose the 80. Like it doesn't make sense. So I want you all to know that being grateful is important because gratitude unlocks other things. It just does. Gratitude allows God permission to give you the desires of your heart. So in every situation that you may find yourself in, evaluate the situation based on what you get from the situation versus what you don't. And if you've been focusing too much on what you don't get, right? If you've been focusing too much on what you don't want, then that's on you. You can change that. Literally, we have the ability to create whatever we desire with our words, our thoughts, and our emotions, our visualizations. What are you focused on? Because whatever you focus on grows. Angel number 155. If you focus on what they're not doing, they're going to do more of that. If you focus on what they do that you love, listen, then you're going to see more of that showing up in your life. You can turn any situation around. Yes, baby. 80-20 is what's messing up so many people. Absolutely. You can turn any situation around with your thoughts, your visualizations, your words, your actions. Because guess what? Y'all know we be quick to say, I deserve better. I deserve better than this. I deserve better than be better than that. And focus on what it is that you desire and not on what you see. Our natural eyes can get us in trouble. I believe that's that vision working, baby, because that vision, my sister said this, my sister Ebony said that the vision doesn't just improve your physical sight. She said, I really believe it improves your spiritual sight. And what I will tell you, yeah, ooh, yes, Corey, trading attitude for gratitude. Yes, girl, that's good. That's a book, Corey. Mm, ooh, that's good. Mm. Trading attitude for gratitude. Ooh, that's good. Um, there's something when you can see like what it is that you desire, when you can see it. And the truth of the matter is, can I tell y'all a secret? Women, let me tell y'all something about men. I'm gonna tell y'all something about men that I know to be true. Men, please don't be offended when I say this. I don't want y'all to be offended. They can say they don't like it, they don't want it, and they don't need it. They can say that. They can say, I don't care nothing about that. My husband can do this all day long. That means that I'm blowing smoke up his butt. That's what that means. That means, oh, she blowing. When he does that, that means I'm blowing smoke. Listen, the crazy thing is, I really don't be blowing smoke. It be the truth. But it seems like blowing smoke. And there may be a little smoke. But if I can't blow smoke, who gonna blow smoke? No, I'm going to tell my husband how amazing he is because he is. I'm going to tell him how much I appreciate him because I do, and then I'm going to make sure that I praise him when he does stuff that, especially the stuff that I know he don't like to do. And he'd be like, you just trying to, it's not. Now, I can't do it like he does it, but you get the idea. So yesterday, we were in Russellville. I done the wedding. He prayed over the couple. We fellowship with my family. And this man gets along with everybody. When I tell you, it is so rare to find a man like that. Like, he doesn't meet strangers. He gets along with he's so much like, we're liking that we can talk to anybody. The babies love him. All the kids adore him, and so we were getting ready to come back, and he said, watch this, baby. You gonna drive back to the hotel? I said, huh? And he said, baby, you driving back? I said, he said, you are a baby whisperer. Yes, you are. He said, see? I said, he said, now look, now she's from here. She knows around here, but she want me to drive, and I don't know where I'm going, and then I miss a turn. I said, I don't know where I'm going either. Like, I got to use the GPS just like you. We both got to use the GPS. So, yeah, what? So he's driving back. He's driving back, and he's not using it. Girl, Nikki, don't start. Right, Christina, because you was just laughing. Listen, so he's driving back to the hotel. Driving back to the hotel because he's so sweet and he loves me so much. So he's driving back to the hotel. And I say, because he's not using the GPS for real, I said, babe, if you keep on, you're going to know your way around. He said, but he probably does. He will know his way around, and he'll be comfortable driving around here, and won't need the GPS because he really doesn't like depending on it. I, on the other hand, have no problem with it, but he likes knowing where he is and how to get where he's going. So he was laughing at me. He was like, oh, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. You're not slick. I'm like, what? But y'all, let me tell y'all something. When I tell y'all, um, Hold on. We're going to see. We're going to see what God say, okay? When I tell y'all that for all your gifts, all your giftedness, all your education, all of your titles, all of your positions, for all of those things that you may have, the most important thing that you can have is love. Genuine, authentic love, and be grateful for it. For all that you have, for all the great exploits you may have done and you may do, the most important thing is love. This weekend has been my gut check, my reminder of what's most important. It's not the success in business. It's not, the great exploits for the kingdom of God if I don't take care of the kingdom called home. When God be slapping you upside the head, you just take it. Be like, okay, already, okay. Y'all, it's so important. So today, I want you to make a point of being grateful. Grateful for the people in your life, grateful for whatever situation or state you find yourself in. Be grateful. And in being grateful, show your gratitude. Just don't say you're grateful, show it. There are 5 love languages, okay? There's words of affirmation, which is one of mine, physical touch, also me, acts of service, gifts, and what else, babe? Quality time. My husband, did we do the test again, babe?
No, we need to.
We need to do the test again because my husband is big on quality time, and quality time being your phone is down, your computer is off, and it's just us, and we are just watching a movie together or watching TV together or whatever we're doing together without the phone. Now, I don't know. Listen, y'all, I'm not there yet. I'm not. If I'm watching a movie, I'm just telling you, I'm not there yet. I may hit my phone. It's a little slow in the movie. I may hit my phone. I may go through it and like and love and comment a little bit on Facebook. Well, to him, that disrupts our quality time. So that violates the quality. That's really quality time right there. Because for real, they feel like if you got your phone, it's not. No. So y'all pray for me and pray my strength in the Lord. As they say in the church, pray my strength in the Lord because I need it. Because the same way I want him to use my love languages, I've got to be willing to use his. Y'all, 98% what? God is working on me. And I'm sharing this with you all, not to put y'all in our business or like we on the verge of divorce or anything. That ain't going to happen, period, ever. But I'm sharing this with you because this journey, you ask for something and then you get it. And then it's not quote unquote perfect. And you focus on the things that are really little things. And the more you focus on the little things, the more they become big things. If you focus on the big things and being grateful for the big things, those other things tend to fade away. And some of those things will end up changing and some of them won't, but you won't focus on them like you did. You've got to shift your focus. You've got to shift your focus. Angel number 126. You've got to shift your focus. You got to shift your focus. Move from attitude to gratitude. Make sure that you're focused on being grateful for what you have and not mad about what you don't have. Be grateful for who they are and not mad because they're not this or they're not that. Come on, y'all. Listen, I got to do better. Y'all might already have it figured out, but I have to do better. Okay? Angel number 126 is a communication from your guardian angels that the road to your success starts with your mindset and thinking. Whew. It's a message from your angels. Hold on. that you are currently manifesting your financial flow and material supply. Therefore, keep a positive and optimistic viewpoint and mindset to keep up a steady supply. To increase this flow of abundance, use positive angel affirmations and visualizations. It is a message from your angels that your material and earthly needs will be met in divine right timing. So have faith and trust that the universe will always provide for you. And we know God requires the universe to do that for us. Follow your inner guidance and allow it to prompt you to take positive action in your life. Angel number 126 asks you to have a diplomatic and cooperative attitude and outlook in order to set a positive example for others to learn from. It tells you that as you serve your divine life purpose, you will reap the spiritual and emotional rewards of love, trust, and companionship, as well as manifest material and financial rewards. You think God is talking to me? See, I told you he is so disrespectful. He be putting me on blast right on my live. That's what he do. He was like, okay. My baby said 30 minutes is her max without that thing. Amen. It's needed. Don't apologize for being you. You're making the enemy mad because you are being genuine and real about things. That's a sign of maturity and strength. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that, brother. Listen, I'm going to tell you guys this. What God is doing in this season is growing us up. He is maturing us. He is requiring us to not be spoiled brats. He's requiring us to articulate our needs, our wants, and our desires. We got to be able to speak up, and we've got to be able to hear what people are saying, whether they're saying it with their words or they're saying it with their actions. He's requiring us to operate on another level of maturity. And this is the thing about my husband and I. I'm the one, I'm going to verbalize it. I'm going to tell you, listen, I need this, da, 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 da. He ain't going to say much. He ain't going to say much. By the time he says something, it's really like, this is really just gotten on his nerves really bad by the time he says something. And my thing is, well, you need to say something. But then, y'all, I'm just going to be honest. Can I be honest? Then when he says something, listen, this is what God told me. I'm telling y'all, when I'm telling y'all, I got a whooping last night, this morning, I got a whooping. God whooped my butt, okay, with a switch. Matter of fact, he said, go out there and get your switch. I said, He said, go get your switch, because you're getting ready to get a whooping today. So when he says something, I'm going to take what he says, and I hear it. But then me being me, and as my husband says, the communicator that you are, the doctor, I promise y'all, I'm going to find a way to flip it. So this is my challenge. Hearing what he says without flipping it. Accepting what he says as his truth and just dealing with that. Not flipping it, not digging deeper into the why, but just hearing what he's saying. Because the last thing I want is for him to stop talking. Look, I don't know who this is for, but I know this is not just for us. Anytime God makes me get naked like this, it's for multiple people. This is what I'm going to tell you. Really be open to God showing you you. Really be grateful for those people that God has put in your life that are a blessing in your life. Really embrace the journey, because it's a journey. Accept that you're not perfect, because if you're one of those people who feels like you've got to be perfect, you're going to always try to be perfect. So in any situation, you're going to try to turn it around so that the problem is not you, it's them. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all, we got to do better so we can be better, and just make a little change at a time, right? but be willing to change. Angel number 166. Um, okay, baby. Let me do angel number 166 and I'm going to get off. That's the code. That's the code word. We didn't even complete the code word, but he done made it. Angel number 166 is a message of love, home, family, and beauty. It's a reminder from your angels to maintain positive expectations and speak, think, and act only in the most positive and practical ways. Look upon all aspects of your life with optimism and hold high expectations, and you will find that all issues will be resolved and solutions found. Your attitude determines your life, and you create your own reality. So choose your thoughts, words, and actions wisely. The focus is on emotions, family issues, the home environment, and you as a person. New energies will be entering your life, which will lead to renewed enthusiasms. The angels are sending you positive energy and balance so that you will be able to stay focused on your path. Angel number 166 is a message to let go and release any material concerns or worries and focus on your true desires, passions, and life purpose. With a positive mindset, expect abundance to enter your material world, which will permeate through other realms of your life. It encourages diplomacy, negotiation, compassion, and cooperation. To heal a negative situation, view the other side of the situation with open eyes and an open heart. And that's my prayer for you all today, that we would be willing to be open to see things from someone else's perspective and to allow our heart and our mind to be open. Tutaru, Tutaru. Um, God is shifting things in your life. There's a major shift coming in your life. And as this shift comes, first of all, you've been very uncomfortable with this shift. You don't want the shift, but the shift is here. And now you got to determine your attitude in the shift. If you shift your attitude in the shift will go smoother. Listen, I also see relational challenges. But even in that, shifting your attitude will shift that. And that's where you got to be. You got to be in that place of shift. You got to shift your attitude. You got to do that in order for you to really be able to experience and appreciate and be grateful for the shift. Be grateful for it. It's for your good. It's not to hurt you. It's for your good. Like, it's going to work in your favor, but you got to be grateful. So get an attitude of gratitude and watch how things begin to change. I pray that you guys have been blessed. Look, if this word has blessed you, you can sow a seed at Cash App $DRV Johnson 777, Cash App $DRV Johnson 777. And look, appreciate those in your life. Love them. Be grateful. Show it. Say it. Be it. And watch how God blesses you. I love you guys to life and life more abundant. Have an amazing, incredible, and epic day. Make sure at 8 a.m., if you're not in the Intentional You group, make sure you join the Intentional You group. April is going to be doing day 3 of her devotions. So make sure you get in the group Intentional You. Intentional You. Go to the group, get in the group so that you can be there when she goes live at 8 a.m. Central Time, 9 a.m. Eastern. Look, I love you guys to life and life more abundant. Have an amazing, incredible, and epic day. Be blessed. Mwah.